I have to ask, what's with all the statues? Doesn't the second commandment forbid graven images?
Careful, that's my grandmother's. But read the next verse. The command is, you shall not bow down to them or serve them. It's not against making images, it's against worshiping them. We know this because 5 chapters later, God himself orders Moses to carve 2 golden cherubim and place them on top of the Ark of the Covenant. And then he commands a bronze serpent that heals anyone who looks at it. And then Solomon's temple, built at God's direction, is filled with carved cherubim, palm trees, and flowers on every wall.
Wait, God commanded statues?
Yeah, in the holiest space in Israel. If the commandment forbade all imagery, God contradicted himself within 5 chapters. The only coherent reading is the historic one. Images are forbidden as objects of worship, not as aids to worship.
But bowing in front of a statue is worship. You can't separate the body from the heart.
Bowing in scripture isn't automatically worship. Abraham bowed to the Hittites, Jacob bowed 7 times to Esau, Solomon bowed to his mother Bathsheba. None of that is idolatry. Bowing is a posture of honor. Context decides what it means. St. Basil said in the 4th century, the honor given to the image passes to the prototype.
That feels like a loophole.
Is it a loophole when you wear a cross around your neck? When you put up a nativity at Christmas? When you keep those photos of your grandma on the mantle? You and I both know you're not worshiping wood or paper. You're honoring the person it represents. That's exactly what Catholics are doing.
Okay, fair enough. But the early church didn't have statues. This is a medieval thing.
It's not. The Roman catacombs, where Christians hid during persecution in the 2nd century, are covered in painted images of Christ as the Good Shepherd, Mary holding the Christ child, Daniel in the lion's den. The Dura Europos House Church in Syria has a Christian wall painting from around 235 AD, 50 years before Constantine was born. Christians were making sacred images while being hunted by Rome.
I did not know that.
Most Catholics don't. And in 787 AD, the Seventh Ecumenical Council formally defended the veneration of icons as Orthodox Christian practice. Every Christian tradition accepted this: Catholic, Orthodox, Coptic, until the Reformation. Iconoclasm isn't original Christianity.
Why use them at all? Why not just pray?
Because we're not pure spirits, we're body and soul. God knows that. He used a burning bush, a bronze serpent, a temple, an ark. Jesus used spit and mud to heal a blind man. The Catechism says sacred images make present the mystery of Christ. They don't replace prayer, they focus it. The Word became flesh. Once God himself took on a face, depicting that face became a way of confessing he really came.
So the statue isn't the point. It's more like a window?
That's exactly it. A window you look through, not at. And what you see on the other side is the love of God made visible.